Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Today I decided to do something a little bit different that I've been meaning to do for a while but have not done. I want to share with you a story time. I'm going to share with you a story time about something really stupid I did a few years back that luckily didn't turn out worse than it did. So I went out with my friends Justin and Paul one night to the bar and to the saloon, which is like one of the big gay bars here in the Twin Cities, and had a few drinks and was just hanging out. Didn't expect to really drink that much too, and there wasn't a whole lot going on that night. There wasn't like really any chance of like going home with anybody or anything like that. And I decided that I would keep drinking, and I got really, really incredibly drunk. And as you guys have probably seen in some of my videos, I do enjoy occasionally overindulging. Well, this particular night, I really, really, really overindulged. And at some point during the night, I was trying to find them and I couldn't find them. And at, then it was, of course, I gave up a lot quicker because I had quite a bit to drink. And so I thought, oh, I'll just walk back to Justin's place and get my car and just sit in my car, stay there until morning if I have to, and so forth. Because I knew by that time good enough to not do stupid things like that too. So yeah, I decided to walk back, and it was like really, really stupid. Like I said, it was a really incredibly stupid. Don't ever drink and drive, by the way. That's a stupid thing to do, and it's not worth it too, not the price of a cab. But I went back, and I thought I was going in the right direction, but unfortunately, I was going way far out of the way and not anywhere close, and I don't even know where I got turned around. But I walked and walked and walked, and I didn't recognize stuff, and I thought, oh, I must have just taken a back way, because of course your thinking is impaired after you've had a lot to drink, and so I ended up walking to Benilde St. Margaret's, and I was like climbing over embankments, and I saw cops along the way and other people, and I walked across the highway at one point, and I ended up at Benilde St. Margaret's, which is a private school that's located in Robbinsdale, Minnesota. Now, if you guys know anything about Minnesota, from Minneapolis to Robbinsdale, it's 6 miles. So literally I walked 6 miles. I had turned my phone off at one point. I lost one of the sets of keys I had for my car. I think I had my Cavalier still at that point. And never found the keys. I probably dropped them out of my pocket, probably could have been even in the river or something, which is really stupid. Of course, we've heard a lot of stories of people drinking too much and falling in rivers and that type of stuff, which is really sad and unfortunate and unnecessary to happen. And I ended up walking, 6 miles out of the way. So it was really, really stupid. And I was actually able to get a signal. And it was barely, like, my phone was like literally like on the last little slice because I turned it off and then I turned it back on. Somebody must have been watching over me that night from all my stupidity that I had. And I had just broken up with my partner at the time, and so I didn't want to call him, so I called my parents' house, and I talked to my mom, and of course she was like horribly upset too. I never heard the end of that for a while too, understandably so, because it was really a stupid thing to do. And she and my ex actually came and picked me up at Benilde St. Margaret's, and then the next day I came over and I got my car at my friend's house. So yeah, that's why you don't do stupid things when you've been drinking, because it kind of impairs your judgment. And to walk 6 miles out of the way, you kind of feel like shit the next day. Let's put it that way. Now I can laugh about it because it was just so dumb, but that's like my little trek through the woods story too. And again, I can't believe I did it too. It was just really bizarre, and probably one of the dumbest things I've ever done when I drank too much. So I was just incredibly lucky. Like I said, don't drink and drive. Don't go out alone or like go off on your own and leave a bar like that too, because much worse things as we've seen in the news before can happen to people when they do those sorts of things. Just enjoy yourself and enjoy Pride. If you've got Prides that you're going to coming up here, or you have gone to Pride, of course, I hope you've had fun. I hope to go to one here in Reno in July. But stay tuned. I hope to do more story time videos for you guys, and I will see you later. Thanks a lot.